What's going on, y'all? It is Cop Pizzle. Now, I want to go ahead and dip my toes into the offseason, and I want to go ahead and make this point clear right out of the gate. Crystal clear right out of the gate. Just because the Giants need a quarterback does not mean that they should take one in the first round of the NFL draft. Let me say that again for anybody who had a hard time with that. Just because the Giants need a quarterback does not mean they should take one in the first round of this upcoming draft. It's not just quarterback or bust. A lot of you just want the quarterback. Just give me anybody. Just give me anybody. Okay? And I'm not going to sit here and tell you my opinions or evaluate talent right now, okay? I'm not ready to really. I've watched Cam Ward play. I've watched Shedeur Sanders. I've watched a lot of these guys play. Okay, I have my opinions. And we will make content about that as we get through the offseason. But understand this. I believe that a lot of NFL teams have chased bad QB bets. What do I mean by that? I know a lot of you guys are out here gambling. I know a lot of you guys are out here betting on sports. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. You lost a bet that night. You took an L. But you can't go to sleep, can you? Or you don't want to go to bed a loser. So you go and you chase another bet that night. And in some cases, maybe you get lucky. But in a lot of cases, you end up chasing a bad bet with another bad bet, and you doubled your losses. In my opinion, I think there's a lot of NFL teams that have been chasing bad QB bets. I really do. I firmly believe that. I think one team in particular, the Cleveland Browns, they've been chasing bad bet after bad bet after bad bet. They really have. And look, there are some franchises out there that simply, in my opinion, did it the right way. The Green Bay Packers did it the right way. For the longest time, I really, or not the longest time, but, you know, the Indianapolis Colts, they did it, in my opinion, the right way when they moved on from Peyton Manning and went right straight to Andrew Luck. But, you know, I think there was a time period where the 49ers had that, made the right decision with what they did. A team like the Jets have been chasing bad QB bets. What I'm saying is, regardless if you were a Daniel Jones supporter or not, right? And everybody knows where I stand. You know where you stood. We can't chase a bad bet because we lost that one. Okay? Regardless if you like Daniel Jones or not, that ended up being a bad bet. We lost that bet. We drafted what we felt was a franchise quarterback. We went through 6 years, and in the end, he did not leave the franchise better than he found it. Okay? Eli Manning obviously left this franchise better than the way he found it. Okay? So, what I don't want to see happen, and what I don't want you guys to suggest, is us just taking a quarterback. If you were picking third in the NFL draft, and first player goes off the board, second player, if that third player is what you feel like is the best, is the third overall best player, if your 1 and 2 are gone, no matter their positions, you draft that guy. You draft him. You draft him. I would actually have more respect for the Giants. Look, if they love Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders, okay, then let's do that. But if Joe Schoen drafts one of these guys for the sake of just drafting a quarterback, I'm going to fucking vomit. Because let's be honest, that could set us back tremendously. It really could. Now, a lot of you might say, well, what are you suggesting, Pizzle? What are you, free agent? What? I'm suggesting, let's see how all the cards get dealt. Let's see how all these other teams, let's let these other teams finish up their 2024 campaigns in the playoffs. Let's see how everything shakes out. And then let's see options. I want options. I don't want to just draft a quarterback for the sake of drafting a quarterback. I want some options. Present some options to this team. If there's a guy there, the 3rd overall pick, that we feel like is a really good player, regardless of position, we take that guy. Because that's what this team needs is playmakers. Just as bad, we need a cornerback just as bad as we need a quarterback. I don't think our pass rush is there, guys. Our offensive line still is not there. Let's be honest. It's definitely not there at the right tackle position. It's not. There's a lot of issues on this team. Who are you going to put outside of Malik Neighbors? Who's going to be on your other side now? Huh? Because I think Darius Slayton's gone. We need another. I mean, there's a lot that needs to be done this offseason. It's not just all about the quarterback position. I understand how popular it is. I understand you all you guys want the brand new shiny toy. There's a lot of work to be done with this team. And the reality is that the NFL, not to get political, is a socialist league. Okay? It is meant to bring the poor up. Okay? And bring the top guys down. That's why the draft order is exactly the way it is. Okay? And here's the reality. If you are drafting high, you can't fuck that up with with chasing bad bets. Okay? And again, Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders, the Giants may love those guys, but just drafting them for the sake of drafting them for QB position is not the right way to be. We need players. We need to continue to build this team, and when the right man for the job shows up for that position, then you go get him. Until then, you'll take the time and wait. Okay? I would rather go into next season being a better team overall with Drew Lock at quarterback than I would being a far worse team and having the quote-unquote franchise quarterback. That's how I feel.